And welcome to Culinary Vision with me, Wayne Bowden.
And myself, Joe Della. Cash. Okay guys, so that's pretty much
Sorry. How am I missing? I'm going to show you how to make beef Wellington blind style. You need some ingredients and I can't find them.
working with amateurs. Hello guys, I'm Joe Della and I am a head chef of a seafood restaurant in Essex.
Hello, I'm Wayne Bowden. I'm registered blind with retinitis pigmentosa, also known as RP. I've been registered blind since 2008.
Well, the reason why I'm here is obviously Wayne needs to learn how to cook. For his children, he'd love to cook for his wife one day. Whether it be any good or not, I don't know, but that's why I'm here. I want to show Wayne different methods of cooking, whether it's boiling, poaching, baking, braising, anything. We're going to make things from scratch, using flours, eggs, butters, milks, creams, anything. To show him different methods on how to make things easier for him to cook for his family. And that is why I am here. From what I know, all Wayne can cook is a beans on toast. Now we need to take that to another level, or maybe another 10 levels. So this is going to be a fantastic journey, a lot to learn, very simple cookery, but for Wayne, this is an eye-opener.
My wife does all the cooking in our household. She cooks for myself and the children. As scary as what cooking is to me, it would be lovely to be able to cook for my lovely wife and family and also enjoy baking with the children. I'm very excited by Culinary Vision and working with Joe. It's going to be nerve-wracking but very exciting.
So thank you very much for joining myself and Wayne on this journey, and we can't wait. So let's do it.
Hello and welcome to Culinary Vision with me, Wayne Bowden.
And myself, Joe Della.
In today's first episode, Joe is going to teach me how to make an omelette. Joe, why have you picked an omelette?
I picked an omelette because this is the first thing that I cooked at college. So I want to teach you how to cook an omelette.
Cool.
Alright?
Yes.
So the first thing we're going to need are eggs.
Right. We got
Alright?
eggs?
So we've got to crack some eggs.
Yes.
You ready for this?
Yeah, man.
Catch.
Was that a rubber egg? It did crack on the floor.
That was a rubber egg, yeah.
Why are we throwing eggs?
I just thought it'd be funny. I know you weren't going to catch it.
I wasn't kind. Such an idiot.
Let's go. First off,
Yep.
got a nice little white onion.
Cool.
Okay?
Yes.
So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be topping and tailing it. So obviously, as you can feel the onion here, you got the bottom end and the top end. So that's your top end, and that's your bottom end, the hairy end, okay?
Okay.
So what we're going to need to do, we're going to cut off the top end and the bottom end first.
Yep.
Followed by, we're going to then cut that in half.
Right, okay.
So when that's cut in half, then we're going to peel the skins off both sides.
Yes.
And then I'm going to show you how to slice and dice an onion.
Awesome.
Alright?
Lovely job.
So let's get to it. What we need to do, we've obviously cut the top off, so now we need to put that top basically on the bottom. So now you've got a nice sturdy onion.
Like a base.
Like a base.
Right,
You've cut it for the base.
Sure.
So now you want to cut through half, basically in half.
Right, okay.
So cut through that hairy, nice little stalky bit there.
Like there.
Yeah.
Hold it
Hold
like
both
that.
sides, then that's it, and cut right down. Superb. Now it opens up. Awesome. So basically, because we didn't cut through the stalk of basically once you cut through that stalk of the onion,
Yeah.
that's when you're going to start to cry.
Right. Okay.
If you keep that stalk intact,
Yeah.
then that won't release any endorphins or whatever the onion brings out.
Yeah. Right. I
That's
didn't
how
know
we do
that.
it. So basically, what we're going to need to do now is we need to peel the skin off the onion.
Right. Okay.
I want to get rid of that. You don't want to eat the skin bit.
Could you eat the skin bit or?
Not really. People sometimes do, but no, it's quite tough.
Right. So you don't cut through the stalk, it doesn't make you cry.
Yeah, if you cut through the stalk, then that releases all the vapours and everything like that, and it gets in your eyes, and then you start to cry.
How does that?
I've been cooking for so many years, I haven't cried with an onion for God knows how long, just purely because my body is used to it.
You may cry quite
But
quickly.
these could make you cry quite quickly. We could cut the stalk right now
Yeah.
and make you cry, but we're not going to.
There's only going to be one of us crying at the end of this. That's
Right.
going to be you.
So with this, you're going to need to get on, basically feel, and then just, basically if you just feel around, yeah, and then you can, if you peel, there you go, you got a nice little peel there. Just take off that layer of onion. Then you know you've taken off all the skin, yeah? That's it. Perfect. A little bit more, there you go, you're going right around it.
There we go.
Sorted. A nice peeled onion. Happy days.
Awesome.
Okay, so now what we need to do to work on a clean surface, we need to get rid of your rubbish.
Sure.
So what we've got here, just grab this right here, is a bread cutter. This will come in very, very handy for Wayne. So basically if you grab it by the hand there,
Yeah.
and then obviously pick up your rubbish, all your skins from the onions, that's it. And basically we've positioned a bin where he's always going to know it's there. And he puts that in the bin right down there. So that the bin is right down there so he knows where everything is.
Yeah.
And now he has a nice clean board, rubbish free, and we can get on with the next step.
Okay.
Sorted. Okay, so now basically what we have to do, you have to use the cradle of your hand. So you get the cradle there. We've gone through this a few times now, yeah. And obviously you've got your knife, and you use your fingers to go across it and bringing your fingers back slowly every time you go.
Yeah.
Nice and slowly. Keeping a good grip on the onion as well.
Yeah.
So it doesn't slide.
Sure.
You got a nice base, and then you can feel exactly how you're going to be cutting the onion.
And keep the fingertips.
Keep the fingertips back. Yes.
Okay. Thin slices, thick slices, or?
Very as thin as you can.
Right. Okay.
Surprise me, Wayne. See how much you can get done. Yep, as thin as you can.
Is that my little tap of the knife then?
Looks very nice, mate.
Kind of running out of onion.
Good. That's fine. Now slice that. That's it.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. What is that to make it a bit more?
You get more onion out of it now. Now it's more stable. Okay, so now obviously you've got some nice sliced onions here. I just want you to quickly, roughly chop them. This is going to be a different technique using your knife. So grab the handle of your knife.
Yep.
And then place it over the top of the onion. So basically, get your other hand here, and you want to put your hand on top of the knife. So you're using a kind of like cutting motion like that over.
Like a
the
guillotine.
onions. Yeah, pretty much like a guillotine motion. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. So you want to try and do that. All right. So you started there. Don't put your fingers underneath.
Okay.
Okay.
So just.
So what I would do, I would put your fingertips on the tip of the knife. Yeah, you got more control over the knife then.
Then that.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's what I would recommend. That's it, and then work. That's it. Work all that way. You're going to be getting loads of onions. So you got some nicely chopped onions there. That's it. Now, see if we can try and move it with the knife, just to get it into one. Or you can use your hands if you wish. Whatever's easier.
What, to get it into one?
To get it into one little bit. That's it. Try and get it all together again, and then you can start from right to left again.
Okay.
And then putting it all into one little pile, and starting from right to left again.
Okay.
Okay, so you're finally chopping the onion.
same again, or?
Yep.
It feels like there's more bigger pieces at the back, so I was just trying to get those to the front.
Okay. Obviously with your whole pepper,
Yeah.
you have a whole pepper here.
Right.
So what I need you to do, obviously you need to cut down the side of one of the pepper, yeah?
Right. Okay.
Does that make sense?
So we're going down this side here.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Straight down.
Yeah, so that's what I need you to do. Nice and slowly.
Right.
Very good.
Yeah. You're not just saying that to be kind because I'm blind.
Huh? No, it's absolutely fine. Okay, so now, obviously we've put the peppers on
Yeah.
put them flat. So now I need to do exactly the same what you just did.
What, from this groove of the pepper down?
Yeah, that's
or-
absolutely fine.
Okay.
So then you're cutting the pepper in half again. So you've cut the pepper into quarters.
Silence.
And now you have another one. Right there, that's it.
So again in the groove.
Mm-hmm. Good. Okay. Now with the peppers, obviously with touch, put the knife down. Just
Yeah.
lay that down there.
Okay.
You can feel where the peppers in here. You can see where the seeds are. So we need to try and cut those seeds out.
What, up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a little bit of a harder one for you to do. Because basically what I wanted you to do in the first place, obviously I wanted you to cut down the side. So if I've got another pepper.
Yeah.
Pepper. Basically you went down the middle.
Right.
So basically
Oh, I see.
with that, so I wanted 4 sides. So you did one there.
Yeah.
So you cut around the middle.
Okay, so you're cutting
Does
that
make sense?
out so it comes
so you're
out.
cutting that out
Right,
already.
okay.
So you made it a little bit harder for yourself.
You should have explained that better.
I know, okay. That's what I need to learn. That's what I need to learn. So we can put them away on the side if you want.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, should we try it again?
We can go.
So we're not going to be touching this green thing.
Right,
we want to
okay.
go close to
so
it.
we want to go close, but...
So you're going to get a nice big side, and then
Yeah.
so we're getting 4 sides, but this will be your biggest side.
Right, okay.
Does that make sense?
So you want to go across...
Yeah, and you want to use a sawing motion as well with a knife.
Okay.
Okay.
So would you say...
So I would say probably around about there.
So something that would fit my finger in?
Yes, just watch the tip of your finger there, make sure it's
Yeah,
caved in. No,
yes,
the
it
other
is. Yeah, that's caved in.
Yeah.
So the knife is good that way?
Mm-hmm, that's it. Perfect, you can go now. Right, so there's one of your sides, that's perfect. So now what we
Okay.
do with there, we put it flat.
Okay, yeah.
So now you've got more stability on the vegetable itself.
Alright, yeah, that's
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
So now you want to get 3 sides, so now you need to go down the side, yeah, pretty much there.
Where
yeah.
my finger is here.
Yeah, pretty much, so do the finger, get your cradle motion in your hand.
You happy with that?
Yeah, so basically I would move your hand away. There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Okay, and then you go down like that. Let's get a sharper knife. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. So there's your second slice.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll do the same with the other slice. Okay. So
Right.
you just cut this bit, this side here.
Yeah.
Now you're doing the other side.
Okay.
Okay.
So would
Like
you
the
put the
same.
knife
I would say probably around a third. Okay.
a third?
From there, you're
Okay.
probably looking about half.
Right, okay.
'Cause you've
Sure.
already cut the other third.
So you're happy with the
Yeah,
knife
that's
that
absolutely
way?
fine. Yeah. Again, this is all done with feel, isn't it? Because
yeah.
obviously, if I'm not here, you need to see what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then obviously you got one more side here, so obviously you can feel the stalk.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you can. This is like the inside.
Sure.
This is the pepper.
Yeah.
So basically, you just go there, and then you just put the knife against your fingers, and then you're cutting
Yeah.
off that last quarter.
Okay. It's a bit easier actually because you can feel that.
It's all about feel.
The straight edge of the.
Yeah.
So
So
how's
basically,
that?
that's your wastage. Or, however, it's not necessarily a wastage. Obviously, you can feel the pepper.
Oh, sorry.
Hold the pepper
Yeah.
now. In your fingers, probably the best way to do it. You got your top, but then you got this bit on the bottom.
Yeah.
So we'll cut that bit off the bottom. That's still edible.
Okay.
The whole
just
pepper's edible,
just
really. Yeah. So
the
basically,
cube.
just
As
watch
it-
your fingers.
Yeah.
Right. So now we're doing slices.
Okay.
So obviously you've got your four halves here. If you just put your hands on the board, you can see your 4 halves.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Okay, yeah.
Cool.
Not bad, but do say so myself.
Yeah, so there's your 4 halves.
Right.
So you haven't got any seeds in there,
Yeah.
and all of that is edible. So now we're going to slice it.
Okay.
Okay? Which is basically this cradle motion I've been telling you about. So we'll put 3 of them up, and we'll just take 1 down. Okay, so we've got that. Obviously we'll put the 3 up just out of the way.
Yeah.
Now...
Do you have it this way round, or...?
Should have left him with the girls. Right, so yes, this is your knife here.
Yeah.
So basically you need to get that cradle motion in your hand. That's it. And now you're doing a slice. So you're going from there.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. And you move your fingers up just a little bit. There we go. Sorted. Now you're slicing a pepper.
Okay.
Take your time. Make sure you don't get your fingers.
I was going to say, I'll get... Confidence was growing.
That's good.
You happy with that? Or?
Yeah, absolutely fine, mate.
I'm just
The
kind
more
of...
you do it, the more you can do it really, really quick. The more slices you'll get out of a pepper.
Right.
For me, sharpening this pepper has really, really worked.
You sharpened the
knife.
pepper?
Sharpening the knife. Yeah.
No wonder knife.
Sharpen the
Love
knife
it, you're
really
sharpening the pepper.
And that's about it.
I can get one more.
Can you get one more? Yeah. Lovely. Awesome. So that's 1 done.
Right.
So basically, this is where I would like you to use the tool that I've made. That I've bought.
Sure. Is it on the side here, or...?
Basically, if I can just put that there. Huh?
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I don't really want that thing on the thing. Yeah, so basically, yes, I put that knife down.
Yep.
There. And then obviously you've got this handle thing I did you.
Yes.
Okay?
Thank you.
So now you need to know where your bowl is. So say you've left like loads of bowls in front of you.
Sure.
So you have that for your peppers.
Yeah.
And there'll be another one there for your onions.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So now you can just see the peppers, and then you scoop underneath it. That's it. And then you put it into your bowl that you've got there. Sorted. And you put that to one side so you know where it is.
Yeah.
And then you can cut the other 3 bits of peppers that's on the board. Nice and slowly.
Okay, so you want it this way, yeah?
Yeah, either way. Doesn't really matter what shape it is or what side you cut it. I find you get more stability with it, with the skin facing down.
Right, because I was going to ask that, because would it be slippery, would it slip around more?
Some people may argue the fact of that, but I always prefer cutting this way. If it's the other way, the knife doesn't make contact to the pepper as well.
Okay.
It feels like it's blunt.
Yeah.
You get more of an edge and a cleaner cut doing it this way.
Sure.
So that's it. There you go.
How's that?
There's your peppers done. Awesome.
Yeah?
Yep, straight into the bowl. Sorted. That's
Right.
pretty quick.
Well.
There we go. There you got your knife. As long as you know where everything is and you've kept it in exactly the same.
That is it. I mean, like today, setting up and doing certain things, you can see where. Obviously, Jen's prepped the kitchen ready and she's moved things around. And as soon as something's been moved out of my basically my memory.
Yep.
Then I struggle. So I need to have things put in
Yeah.
where they are at all times. And
There you go. That's
how's
fine.
that?
Yeah, good.
Okay. That was quite cool. This is
This is you roughly cutting veg safely and organised, clean, tidy. It's good.
yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Alright, so obviously I'll cut these quickly, so you've done all that.
Yeah. Sure.
And then we'll work on the spring onions and then the mushrooms. And then we'll get some.
Show off.
And then we'll get. Okay, now we're going to work on the spring onion.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, right, yeah, so you need to know where everything is. So there's your spring onion.
Yeah.
So obviously the hairy bits here down the bottom.
Yeah.
I'll call them the hairy bits, they're the roots.
Yeah.
You need to cut them off. So just go a little bit further up, just a little bit, there you go, it's fine.
So you go about
about there.
finger's width. A finger's width.
Yeah, so that's pretty much rubbish. Don't use that,
No.
that can go.
Right.
So now with this, exactly what you're doing with the pepper. Nice thin slices, you know them thick, you know them thin, you can do them however you want.
Yeah.
Listening purposes of your microphone.
Make a nice crunchy noise, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. You're getting good at your knife skills, mate.
There we go. Right. Does that go in with the peppers?
Yeah, because we're all going to cook it at the same time, yeah.
Yeah. Sure. That went in there though. That's right. Phew. Obviously, growing up, baking with my mum.
Yeah.
I know the technique.
Yeah.
I don't know the technique. It's just basically tapping the egg and trying not to get the shell in the bowl, isn't it?
Basically tapping the egg a nice clean. Right, so you've got 2 bowls here. So yeah, so you got your egg. You want to hold the bowl. On my hand. You want to hold the bowl.
This bowl, right? Yeah.
Okay, so you want to use the edge of this bowl.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. When you go down with it, you want to come back up as well. You don't want to just go down because it will just completely break the hole there completely.
So
there's a nice little tap.
Bang.
Yeah.
Like a bounce.
Yeah, like
Okay.
a bounce. But you don't want to go too hard. If you can't do it on the
Yeah.
first time, then you can just give it another little tap on the second time.
Okay.
And then as soon as you've done that, get your thumbs, get your thumbs in the egg, open it up into the bowl, and you got another bowl beside you, which is right there. Yeah, to put your shells in.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. Okay. You alright?
Yeah. Right. Why is it this quite nerve-wracking? Like.
Okay. That sounds fine. Perfect. Thumbs in. Open up into the bowl. There you go.
Is that in the bowl?
Perfect. There you go, and then you put in. That's it. There you go. There you got
Okay.
the second egg. Here. Don't be too heavy-handed with it. Well, why can't you crack the egg?
I don't know
What's going on? Be careful with the bowl. What's wrong?
some rubber egg in it.
It's the rubber egg. I'm sorry, Wayne. Let me get you another one. Okay.
Okay, so we've got the other egg which isn't rubber.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Now to season the eggs, we want 3 twists of salt and 2 twists of pepper. So what have you got in your hand there?
Salt.
Awesome. 1. There we go.
And 2.
2 twists of your pepper, yeah. Lovely. So next up,
Yeah.
you've got your fork just along the side over here towards me. Then you pick up your fork right on the edge of the board,
Right.
and then you put that in the bowl.
Yeah.
And you want to use a nice whisking motion,
Like.
pretty much, yeah. Using it's more of the wrist. So if you like, that's it. A bit more vigorously. Give it a bit of a flick as well while doing it. That's it. Perfect. Now you're whisking eggs. Now you need to do this for around about 30 seconds to a minute to incorporate it all together.
Okay. How's it looking?
Very good. Okay guys, so that's pretty much I'm working with amateurs. You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are you happy that you've done this prep?
I am.
Good. Okay, so what we've done now, we've got obviously cut our spring onions, our peppers, and our onions. Easy peasy?
Yeah.
You got the technique done?
Bit of practice and to get there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good, good. And obviously we've got our whisked eggs. Just there, 2 eggs, seasoned. We showed you how he knows the difference between salt and pepper.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
So all we have to do now is cook. So we're going to show you the technique and method that Wayne uses on the oven.
Cool.
Okay, right, so Wayne, show me, tell me when you want to cook for your family, for the wife, for friends that want to come over and eat. Obviously you're going to be using the oven. Now the oven is a very, very dangerous part of the kitchen, but also a very vital part of the kitchen regarding cooking food.
Yes.
Tell me the process that you use to cook food regarding the knobs that you've got on the start, on the front of your oven, how to use the oven, how to use the gas. You tell me, I mean, if, for example, if you wanted to use the bottom right hand side
Yes.
of the oven,
Well.
not of the oven, of the stove,
Yeah.
how would you turn it on?
So, as you know, the only thing I've ever cooked is beans on toast. So I only use one hob, which is the bottom right. And I know that where you got this here is a spark, and then you count in 1, 2, 3, 4 hobs, and I know that will light the bottom right one. But that's the only one I know. That's because obviously I've only ever done beans on toast for the children.
Yep.
That's all I know. But it's basically, you know, if the back right was 2 in, then I would know if I want to put one on the back right, it'd be 1, 2, I'm on it, and vice versa. You can work from this angle as well. So it's all about counting and basically using your memory. So yeah.
Okay. So if that's the only one you know, should we teach you a few ones now?
We can do. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go for it.
So basically, if you're going to work from the furthest side.
This side or
the furthest side away from you, yes.
Yeah.
So obviously from that side, you've obviously got 4 hobs. The first 4 dials are the 4 hobs. So the first one,
right,
yeah, is top left.
Top left.
And then you go down to bottom left.
Right. Okay.
And then you know that one is
top right.
No, that's bottom right.
Oh right. Okay.
The third one is bottom right.
Okay.
So
I didn't know if it went top bottom.
Because I know you're used to going from right to left.
Yeah.
So you actually have 6 knobs there.
Okay, so
the first 4 are the hobs.
Yeah.
So it goes top left, bottom left,
bottom right,
top right.
Top right. Okay,
yeah.
Sure.
So so we'll work on the oven.
So it kind of works its way around.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the method that you have to use.
Yeah.
And regarding the sizes, the top left. So basically, you've got they're all different sizes.
Sure.
Which determines the type of heat that you want to use.
Yeah, and the size of the pan, or?
And the size of the pan, yes.
Okay.
If you're simmering, if you want to vigorously boil something, it's just different kinds of methods for different types of hobs.
Yeah, cool.
But for today, we're going to be cooking an omelette.
Yeah.
On your favourite one, which is
bottom right.
The bottom right.
Awesome.
So let's cook the omelette.
Let's do it.
Okay, Wayne. So now it's time to cook your omelette. So now it's time to put on the fire.
Yep.
So can you remember which knob it is for the fire?
Yeah, I do. So it's obviously I know this is all code.
Yep, it's all cold. Right, so now you've turned the dial.
Yeah.
Down to what time would you say if it was on a clock?
That's about 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So that means that's a low heat.
Yeah.
You can see there, guys, that there is a low heat there. To cook an omelette, I would probably like to put it around about 8 o'clock. So if you twist that dial down to around about, that's at 7 o'clock.
A bit more?
A little bit more. There you go. Right, now, we can try and square this off. So that's more central now.
Yeah.
Okay, that is more central to the pan. So next off, what you're going to need to do, to saute your vegetables, there's a 3-step part here. It's going to be your butter, it's going to be the vegetables, and then it's going to be the egg.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got your a knob of butter, which is in your bowls there. Can you feel that?
Yes.
Okay, so you grab the knob of butter,
yeah,
and then you put that in the pan. Okay, so now the knob of butter is melting. You're going to need to give that about 10 seconds.
Yep.
But while that's melting, adding your veg isn't going to affect it at all. So I would add your vegetables that you have cut to the pan.
All in one
Being
go?
as close as possible, using your spatula for touching the pan. That's it. Superb. That's it. Getting all the excess out with the spatula. Good. Obviously, you don't have to season your vegetables here because the seasoning is in your egg mixture.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you want to add more, or?
We don't have to add any more seasoning. No, we have more than enough.
Okay.
If you want to add some more seasoning to your dish, you can add it to it while eating it.
Sure.
And that's it. Stirring your vegetables.
How long do we cook the veg?
For this vegetables, you've cut them really thinly. So I would recommend just only stirring this around for around about 3 minutes.
Okay.
The longer you cook it, the softer your vegetables will become. And with an omelette, you would like your vegetables to have a bit of crunch.
Right. Okay. Sure.
So we're going to cook these out for around about 2 to 3 minutes.
Is it best to keep them moving or stir
Yes.
them? Or?
Yeah. Keep them moving. Otherwise, they'll start to burn in some parts, and you wouldn't want that. How are you finding this so far?
This is really good.
Yeah?
Yeah, really enjoying it. My nerves have calmed down quite a bit, so this it feels good. It smells good as well, actually.
Happy days.
You happy with that, chef?
Yes, chef. I'm very happy with that. As I say in the kitchen, oui.
Oui. Oui.
Oui, chef. Answer to me.
What was the question?
How's it going?
Ah,
Are you good?
oui, chef.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, right, so the vegetables are now cooked.
Yeah.
Now what we need to do is add the egg mixture.
Okay.
So obviously the same method as you did with the vegetables.
Sure.
Pour the egg mixture into the pan using the spatula as the touch. And then when the egg mixture is in there, I just want you to turn it around just for around about 20 seconds, and then the egg will start to set.
Just pour it in, is it?
Pour it straight in the middle if you can. Straight in the middle of the pan. There we go. Very good. I'll put that bowl on the side. Just give that a little bit of a stir so the egg can get all around the pan. That's it. A little bit more. That's it. Get the egg all the way around. That's it. And leave it there. That's it. Good.
Is it just let that simmer now, or?
Right, so just try and get some egg around that pan so you can try and make a sort of oval shape. I'm just tipping it a little bit.
Okay.
So basically you use 2 eggs here, so it's going to be quite thin, which is good.
Right, okay.
Okay, so now the egg mixture has now started to set.
Okay.
What I need you to do, Wayne, it's going to be quite hard here. I would use your handle as the centre part of your pan. Okay, so now you need to get that spatula that you've got in your hand underneath this omelette and to fold it in half, like you're closing a book. Have I explained that?
So
the moment the book is open, you need to close this shut. So you need to basically cut it in half and see if you can fold it. Get your spatula underneath. That's good. Nice motion around the side.
and then go under it.
Yep. And try and fold it over. That's it. And try. There's a little bit left there. See if you can fold it up. That's it. And turn it. That's it. Fold it over like that. Perfect. That, my friend, is a very, very good effort.
Yeah, thank you.
Right, so Wayne, all you have to do now is put it on a plate.
Sure.
Alright?
Yeah.
So what are you going to do?
Well, I know the plate is over here.
So you can fill the plate there, yep.
Yeah.
Best method to do is obviously walk over to it.
Right.
Start pouring the pan over. Obviously the omelette is on the left hand side of that pan.
Yes.
So if I were you, well, do whatever you feel is comfortable, but you need to make sure that omelette goes on the plate. I would tip it. I would tip it.
Like pour?
Like pour, yes.
Okay.
Away from you a bit. There you go. There you go. Then you safely put your pan back on the oven. That, my friend, is your first omelette.
Guess in.
Question is, does it taste good?
Of course it does, I made it.
Okay, so that's it. Omelette done.
Yes.
How did you find that?
Really good. Really, really exciting. A little bit nervous with the chopping.
Yep.
I was nervous about flipping the omelette and then spooning it out, or pouring it out.
Do you think you can do it again?
Yeah, the more practice,
Okay.
I think I could. You pick up little techniques like using the spatula to find where things are, like when it's cooking.
Yep.
Instead of using my hand and burning myself. Or
Yep.
whatnot, so yeah.
Okay. Alright, great. Thing is, does it taste good? Dig in, mate. Dig in. Knife and fork. Right there beside your plate.
Cool. Thank you,
It
mate.
better taste good. If not, we'll have to do another take. Is there anything on here, by the way, that you don't like? Are you allergic to anything?
I'm not allergic to anything.
Alright, good.
I'm not a massive fan of egg.
Okay. Is it hot? Do you think your kids would like this? Is this something you can cook for your children?
Definitely.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's nice.
That's not bad.
What do you mean not bad?
That's pretty decent.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Yeah. Cool.
I like the fact that there's a bit of crunch.
Yeah.
Tasted good.
Awesome.
I like that a lot.
Awesome.
Mm.
Alright, so that's it. But we're going to check you on the next one. And thank you all for joining. What do you say, Wayne?
See you next week.
See you next week, guys. Take it easy.
Take care.